And I think that's part of the problem with disclosure. I don't think they know what to disclose. I don't think they really know. I think they know bits and pieces. I think they know a few little things, but they don't really know what the big picture is. And so disclosure doesn't really work because we're going to have so many questions that they won't be able to answer. So what's the point? I think that's the real problem. They might have a craft or something, but they probably don't know how most of it works. And they probably don't know. Even if you have a craft and bodies, you still don't know where they're from, and you don't know what they're doing here, and you don't know what their intentions are. See, there's so the big questions that you really need to know, you aren't going to have any info on. I think that we're I think that the best thing to do is to have everybody work together on this problem and try to figure it out. Yeah, you find so I found that only about 22% of spacefaring civilizations were capable of interstellar travel. One out of five of them could make it to another star system. Um, and so, but then finding Earth is a much lower probability. So in all, if you have a spacefaring civilization somewhere in the galaxy, the chance that they could find Earth is 0.00009%. What would you need to do to be able to find Earth? And or what would your qualities be like? And so one of the surprising things that I found, first, you don't have to go faster than the speed of light. You don't even need to go more than 30% the speed of light. 30% the speed of light makes it possible. And that's something we might be able to pull off at this point if we tried. Um, so So what I did find though is that they have, on average, after they basically they're colonizing areas of the galaxy. So on average, the radius of their domain is something like 500 light years on average. So they go a long distance, and the average distance to Earth from their home world is on the order of about 500 light years. So the uncertainty of that is actually quite high. It's 500 plus or minus 400 light years. So you don't really, that's an average. Um, but what I found was really the most shocking was that then what is the average, how long, if you find somebody is here now, you can then calculate when they first discovered Earth on average. And the answer on average comes out to be about 1 million years ago. So, so if there are non-humans here on Earth that came from somewhere else, colonizing their galaxy in this way, they probably found Earth 1 million years ago, which means they've been here the whole time, which which is in agreement with sightings. I mean, you have sightings going back to the Roman times. There are ancient Chinese, Japanese sightings. There are, um, and those are of discs, very similar, or flying earthenware, or flying umbrellas. If you're in Japan,
Why? Why you do? If I own something, why I hide? Like it doesn't settle with me.
those are all great questions, and it gets to be hard because now you have to start to worry about intention.